Here he is, longtime NHLer from the Maple Leafs, back on OverDrive, Jason Spezza. How's your personal life going, Jason?
Hopefully better than you guys are making it sound. So.
Yeah, this is unique. You got 4 kids in the house too. How's that going?
It's good. It's good. We're diving into the Zoom classrooms this week, and an IT guy apparently on my off time, so we think we got it figured out, but it's definitely uncharted waters.
Betts, you were in the league for that last season, weren't you? The one that was the lockout that was wiped out the whole season?
Yeah.
How does this kind of compare to that, like getting ready or mentally not knowing where things are at, just training or trying to train, or what is the outlook or the approach? How does it compare to that where the outlook wasn't very good back then? And to be quite honest, it doesn't look very good right now.
No, yeah, I think it's a different mindset because in those circumstances, I was young enough that year that I could play in the American League, so I didn't get the full experience. And then even the second lockout, I went to Europe and played. So this is uncharted territory, not being able to be on the ice for this long. And if it looks like it's going to continue for a little bit, that's the test, is obviously keeping yourself sharp. And the fact that it stopped so suddenly, I think nobody could have prepared for it. So I think we took the first few days to just get your house in order, make sure your families are safe, make sure you're set up for a good self-quarantine. And now it's reaching the point where you're seeing a lot more conversation among guys about, all right, what are we doing to stay in shape? What kind of workouts are we doing? For me, being an older guy, I think the day they stopped the season, the fear of losing your edge kind of kicked in right away. So I've been training pretty hard the whole time, and I'm lucky I got a house and a pretty good setup, and probably better than most in that sense. But for the guys in general, I think there's been a lot more conversation about what we have to do to stay fit and stay ready to go when this thing does turn.
Matthews was on pace for about 55 or 56. Was that a topic of conversation in the room, him going for Rick Vai's record?
Well, like anybody that's in the room, you can, Noodles and you guys know, it's not really talked about by the guy that's doing it, but the guys around him, I think we wanted to see it happen. You like seeing your teammates hit milestones, and I think it gives the team a shot in the arm too. So, yeah, we knew that he was approaching on 50, and we'd like to see him get to 50 and beyond. But he's a pretty humble kid in the fact that he doesn't talk about his own success. He works like a dog. I can tell you that I know that he wanted to get it. And I think he would say the same thing, but he's a pretty humble guy in the fact where he doesn't put his own personal stuff ahead of the guys. And I think it was more us talking about it, amongst ourselves than him.
Spats, I had to answer this question on the quiz today. I'm going to put it on you. Is there one of your teammates who you could not quarantine with? If you had a condo and you had to be stuck in there with them for a certain amount of time, is there one guy in that locker room where you would just say no thanks on this?
Oh, geez, that's a tough one. I don't know, some of the young guys like Mitchie and Cappy and these guys with all the energy, I don't have enough kids at home to keep me busy. I don't know if I could add one of them to the mix because they're just so energetic. They make it interesting, but I don't know if I could handle taking care of everybody that much. So those guys, the energy they bring is pretty fun, but to be stuck in a house with them, I don't know if I could, but it would also keep things not boring. So I don't know. It's a tough question.
Yeah, I couldn't do more energy right now. I mean, I've got 2 kids. You got 4 at home. I don't think if you had
mine
a
are
fifth.
bouncing off the walls, so they think that it's like the best time ever. The dad's around to play. So,
right.
I don't know if I could add more energy to the house.